Long ago, near a quiet village, beside a thick, dark jungle, people believe in terrifying lion live deep in the forest. The villagers call it the shadow lion. They said it was not an ordinary lion. Its eyes glowed in the darkness, and its roar could be heard miles away. Every night, when the moon rose high, a loud roar echoed through the trees. The sound made the villagers lock their doors, stay inside. Farmers said their animals were too scared to go near the forest. And hunters refused to enter the jungle after sunset. One evening, a curious teenage boy named Marco decided he wanted to discover the truth. He had heard the stories his whole life, but no one had ever truly seen the lion and returned with proof. Marco packed a flashlight, a small knife for protection, and quietly walked toward the jungle. The moment he stepped inside, the air felt colder. The tall trees blocked the moonlight, and strange sounds came from every direction. Cracking branches, rustling leaves, and distant animal calls. Marco walked deeper and deeper. Suddenly, everything became quiet. Too quiet. Then he heard it, a low, deep growl behind him. Marco slowly turned around. At first, he saw nothing but darkness. Then, two glowing yellow eyes appeared between the trees. His heart began pounding loudly in his chest. The creature stepped forward. It was a massive lion, much larger than any normal lion. Its thick mane moved slowly in the wind, and its eyes glowed like fire in the dark. When it opened, its mouth, a deep roar exploded through the forest, shaking the branches above. Marco froze with fear. The lion slowly walked closer. Each step felt like thunder in the ground. Marco thought this was the end, but something strange happened. The lion stopped only a few steps away and stared directly at Marco. For a long moment, neither of them moved. Then the lion turned its head toward the deeper part of the forest, as if it was guarding something. Suddenly, another sound came from the jungle, an even darker growl from far away. The lion looked back at Marco one last time, then let out a powerful roar and ran into the darkness. Marco stood there, shaking. He quickly ran back to the village as fast as he could. The next morning, he told everyone what he had seen, but the villagers just laughed. They said Marco had imagined everything. But that night, the roar returned again, louder than ever. And deep in the jungle, two glowing eyes open in the darkness, watching the village.